This is a business relationship that goes back about 10 years, all due to the outstanding Miss Anissa Lamantia, who happens to be the best interior designer in all of Metro Atlanta. Big shout out. So I'm here today right now, the new manager here wants me to look at trying to install a chandelier over here between these, right in this area, right over this display. So now I'm going to go up there and look and see if I have access to power to where I could drop it over here to be able to install the chandelier. It's a pretty big chandelier from what I can see. Years ago, I dropped power there and installed a chandelier there. So this video stream is basically about me talking about the power of relationships in business, because my friend Anissa, like I said, this is going back like 10 years, right? She was originally the manager of this spot when I met her, and I actually helped them relocate to this spot now from Lenox, where, you know, we went in, took down all the chandeliers they had in the space and packed them up, and they packed them on trucks, and I even put some in my truck. I had a box truck at the time, put some of them in my truck and brought over here to this spot and set everything up, you know. So this was probably 7 years ago. So now, like I said, she's been since moved on from managing this spot. I've worked with 3 other managers up until this point, and now the new manager who reached out to Anissa to find me. And that's just a testament to what I was talking about as the power of relationships in business. Getting those referrals because you perform it at a level that people are comfortable enough to continue to refer you. This goes across the board. It's the same thing with my homeowners. I have homeowners who refer me all the time. This is where repeat business comes from. You got to perform above the status quo. I mean, you know, you can't just be average and continue to get repeat business and referrals from people. There comes a point where you have to differentiate yourself from the competition and separate your standard of work from everybody else. And that's pretty much what I've done over the past 22 years. Separate myself from the fray. The other thing is having integrity. You know, I did a video talking about having integrity in business and just doing what you say you're gonna do. You know what I mean? Doing, you know, performing that's a minimum standard, just to do what you say you're gonna do. You know, that's not even going above and beyond. That's the minimum. But you would be surprised at how many service providers, contractors, or businesses, period, that don't live up to just that minimum standard. It's like the National Electrical Code, right? For me, being an electrician, the National Electrical Code is the standard that we go by, right? When you work, anytime an inspector comes out to inspect your work, it's inspected according to the National Electrical Code. And you would be surprised at how many, over the years, I've known many guys try to skirt around it, try to shortcut it, try to, you know, and complain when they don't pass inspections. But guess what? The National Electrical Code is the minimum standard. So I relate that to all business, especially home service business, right? If you're not willing to have integrity and perform at the minimum standard, you cannot expect to be successful in business. Point blank, period. Work. So anyway, just think about that. The power of relationships in business will take you a long way in growing and profiting and being successful in your business, regardless of what type of business that it is. That's all I got for this video. So, you know, we'll see you in the next one. Deuces.